genealogy, researching family history, is one of the most popular hobbies in this country, right up there with gardening. A nation of immigrants, we almost all come from somewhere else we wish we knew more about. So searching for our roots holds tremendous appeal. And today there's an exciting new addition to the genealogist's toolkit, genetic genealogy. It turns out that inside each one of us, within every cell of our bodies, is information about who our ancestors were, where they lived, and who we're related to today. Our DNA contains hidden stories about our past, and scientists, together with businessmen, are now offering ways to help us read them.
Who am I? Why do I look the way I do? It's like discovering American history through yourself.
The American history Vi discovered is a common one, it turns out. Geneticist Rick Kittles runs a company called African Ancestry that specializes in DNA testing for Black Americans. He says a full 1/3 of the men he tests find out they have a white male relative somewhere back in time. How do people who find this out react?
Some black men get upset and say, look, I'm black, look at me, I'm black. And and I say, yeah, you are, but this small segment of your DNA doesn't go back to Africa but to Europe. We are a mosaic of many different ancestors. We can go back several generations and there are hundreds of people thousands of people who actually contributed to our DNA.
And that's the rub. This business of genetic genealogy is fraught with limitations. For one thing, it can only provide information about a tiny fraction of our ancestry. Because we get half our DNA from our mothers and half from our fathers, almost all of our DNA gets shuffled and remixed every generation, making it impossible to trace what comes from whom. There are just 2 bits of DNA that remain pure: the Y chromosome, which passes directly from father to son, and something called mitochondrial DNA, which passes unchanged from mother to child. Hank Greeley, a law professor at Stanford University, has studied this new field. He worries that people don't realize just how many ancestors they actually have.
8 generations ago, both you and I had 256 great-great-great-great-great-great-grandparents.
Wait, you're saying that if you go back 8 generations, we have 256 great-great-great-grandparents?
Yes, it doubles every generation. So you've got 2 parents, you have 4 grandparents, you have 8 great-grandparents, 16 great-great-grandparents, and it adds up fast. It adds up so fast, in fact, that if you go back 20 generations, you've got over 1 million grandparents.
1,048,576 to be exact. And in each generation, DNA testing can provide information about only 2 of them.
So you could be Peruvian on your mother's 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 side, Japanese on your father's 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 side, Swedish on everything else.
And you'll never know.
And you'll never know the Swedish from the Y chromosome or the mitochondrial DNA.
Now, you've looked at several of these companies that are doing these tests.
Yes.
Do you think that they explain what you just explained to us?
No. I don't think any of them does as good a job of pointing out the limitations. But, businesses often don't go around telling you how weak their product is.
We don't oversell. I mean, we just say, look, we provide a service. If you're interested in exploring a tiny bit of your DNA and trace its ancestry, we can do that.
When you say it's a tiny little amount,
it's less than 0.1%.
And that's pretty teeny.
في البداية الله خلق السماوات والأرض فاضية هي ما عندها شيء فوقها والظلام قاعد يغطي العلم الغريق وروح الله قاعد يهوم في العلم والله الرب قال خليه يكون نور وخلاص النور كان.
أنا أفري أمير خان. أنا أفرو أمير خان. أنا فرعون أمير خان. من بيت داود. الأمر كما هو وأنا كما أنا. أفريقيا كلها هي موطني. آسيا كلها هي موطني. أرضي الأمريكتان هي مكتبي.
President. I still have to pay taxes. The whole concept is no taxation without. We have had a white male president. We've had like 45 of them.
Whether Jews count as white or not has been sort of an object of debate for quite a while. We do. Okay.
You do.
So, I mean, it depends according to whom, and that's a pretty recent development. Okay, so.
Basically everyone. It's a religion.
About it because the Holocaust isn't about race. No, it's not about race. No, it's about a different race. But it's not about race. It's not about race because it's about man's inhumanity to man. That's what it's about.
But it's about white supremacy.
It's not about
race.
But these are two white groups of people.
Well, how do we have to black people see them as white?
But you're missing the point. You're missing the point. The minute you turn it into race, it goes down this alley. Let's talk about it for what it is. It's how people treat each other. It's a problem. It doesn't matter if you're black or white, because black, white, Jews, everybody eats each other.